When I read Exodus 36, several things stand out. While much of the ark is made of gold, even little things like rings and clasps to hold things together, the bases, the things that have to come down to earth, so to speak, are made of silver or bronze. I've talked before about the bronze versus the gold. I also noticed them embroidering cherubim into the cloth. How do they know what they look like? When people think of angels with wings, they're thinking of the descriptions of cherubim and those of seraphim. There was no record in the description of the plagues and leaving Egypt and following the cloud of cherubim, which is the plural of cherub, of them being there. We've no record that they've seen one, but they're making sculptures and pictures of them. It's just one more way we see God's inspiration behind the whole thing. By the way, when I was looking up verses about cherubim, I came across the verse in Genesis 3 where Adam and Eve leave the garden and the cherubim block their return. They are stationed at the east end of the garden. I was starting to ask why they were only guarding one entrance, when I had the thought it was because next time they were to get to the tree of life a different way. God was going to make another way into eternity with him. That way is through Jesus, and in the end of time, when Satan and his own are destroyed, the tree of life will be there in Jerusalem unguarded, with its fruit for us all, always. But as I was looking up what cherubim looked like, it is clear we really don't know, and yet the Israelites knew. They were commissioned to make these images, and they did. God gave people the skill and knowledge they needed to do the task they were given to accomplish. And not just that, he gave the provision. There's no debt here. God provides for the task at hand. And although sometimes he provides to the penny, just to point out that he was the one doing the providing, he also provides abundantly. He doesn't send his people into debt to do his will. He doesn't want his people to be slaves again. God provides abundantly. Moses has to tell the people to stop giving. It was more than they needed. When God moves in people's lives, there's a change of heart, which results in a change of action. You can see when God moves in someone's life. If there's no action result, there was no change of heart.